Pak Sirga, Michael Fay from AFG Venture Group. Just like to follow up with you on your references to education and training and how important that is in both job creation and the future that you envisage. Would you like to say anything more about how you think Australia can partner, particularly in the vocational education and training area, because we have a strong history of academic exchange and many people who have come to Australia for study at universities, but our partnership in terms of vocational skills development, education and train the trainer has not been very developed. How would you like to see that change in the future?
Thank you for that question. First of all, I think it's important to see that the challenge of Indonesian unemployment is not really the same that we had 10 years ago when we just entered the Reformasi era. Our manufacturing sector is growing quite remarkably. That has been able to absorb the high school graduates, so the semi-skilled workers, which, of course, these industries offer millions and millions of job opportunities. So the unemployment issue is not so much anymore the issue of the semi-skilled workers, the high school graduates, but it is the issue of the higher skilled and higher educated Indonesians. That's the challenge. So manufacturing sector could not provide this type of jobs, nor the agro-resource-based sector, which of course would be very much fit with the outside Java smallholder farmers. Again, we see with the development of palm oil industries, development of natural rubber plantation and industries, we can face the issue of unemployment at the rural level, especially in islands outside Java. But again, for the higher educated people, the higher skilled workers, especially in urban areas, this is still the challenge. And this is where I think we can arrange and even set up and establish how both Australia's important institutions that could offer possibilities of cooperation with Indonesian institutions. And I'm talking about the training and education in the information technology sector, for instance. I'm talking about training in the more advanced, let's say, organic farming activities. I'm thinking of training in the aspects of renewable energy development. So those who are very much strong in Australia, but yet to be improved in Indonesia. But the challenge is, of course, how to make the services and setup already established in Australia able to customize its products and services to the need of Indonesia. It won't be the same. We have here coal industry. We also have coal industry in Indonesia, but it doesn't mean that what suits the interest of coal industry in Australia would, 100% suit the Indonesian situation, as well as the renewable energy and the IT business and the other services. Let that be in the financial services, which in our case, probably the challenge is for the SMEs rather than the corporate credits. Well, of course, corporate credit is also important. So this is in general what should be done. But at the same time, we can align the availability and the good network of the business communities like AIBC and IABC in both countries to absorb more possibilities of trainees or interns that at one time could become also a full-time career development. This is something at the official level need to listen from the business if that is the suggestions and the inputs of the business. Then we at the official level have to accommodate that within the scope of work and modalities of the partnership agreement. It might not be the same arrangements and agreements that have existed at the moment. It might be unprecedented, but this is something that we should be able and willing to discuss so we can be ensured that really it is the partnership type of agreement that we are developing. It's not that trade in goods plus. That's the difference. It's the real partnership. Because what happened in some other agreements that we use different terms because it doesn't sound right to have free trade area while the parties of negotiations is between the developed country and developing country. So it has to be partnership. That's why people call it partnership. If it's among equal level playing field of the economic condition, then it's FTA. But if not, then it's partnership. But what often happen in other agreements is that basically it's FTA plus. But it's not really a new conceptual approach and more comprehensive and better understanding about the so-called win-win formula. This is, again, probably the challenge is as much as to the business, to the civil society, to the universities, to the academic institutions, how we can enrich the possibilities of this partnership agreement to accommodate that interest. Thank you.